4 days before his stroke, Alan noticed something odd. His right hand suddenly went numb. For about 10 minutes he fumbled clumsily with his teacup. Then just as quickly it passed. No pain, no fear, just a moment of strangeness. He brushed it off. But 4 days later, everything changed. Alan collapsed. He couldn't speak, couldn't move his right side. Life as he knew it was gone in an instant. That brief episode in the kitchen, it was his warning sign. A soft whisper from the brain before catastrophe struck. And like so many others, he missed it. Friends, I don't want you or your loved ones to make the same mistake. Doctors call this warning a TIA, a Transient Ischemic Attack. Some people call it a mini-stroke. But don't be fooled. There's nothing mini about it. A TIA happens when blood flow to part of the brain is blocked for just a short time. The symptoms can last minutes, then fade away completely. That's what makes it so dangerous, because it tricks people into thinking it wasn't serious. But here's the truth. 1 in 5 people who experience a TIA will go on to have a full stroke within 90 days. And half of those strokes happen in the first week. That's why knowing the signs and acting quickly is so important. The classic warning signs. There's an easy way to remember the main signs of stroke and TIA. Just think of the word fast. F. Face. Sudden drooping or uneven smile. A. Arms. Weakness or numbness, usually on one side. S. Speech. Slurred words, or trouble finding the right words. T. Time. Time to call 911 immediately, even if symptoms disappear. Other overlooked signs. But not every warning looks the same. Some are more subtle and often ignored. Sudden vision problems, as if a curtain dropped over one eye. Sudden loss of balance or dizziness. Feeling mentally foggy or suddenly confused in a familiar place. Tingling or numbness in the face, arm or leg. A heavy, weak feeling in one side of the body. These symptoms often vanish in minutes, but that doesn't mean you're safe. It means your brain barely escaped damage. And next time, you may not be so lucky. Take Fiona, a retired teacher. One morning while reading, she suddenly couldn't make sense of the words on the page. They looked like gibberish. Within minutes, she was fine again. She kept it to herself. 3 days later, she suffered a stroke in the part of her brain that controls language. Today, she still struggles to form full sentences. That unreadable page? That was her warning sign. So what should you do if you, or someone you love, experience a TIA? Go to the hospital right away, even if you feel fine. Don't wait. Don't assume it was just stress or being tired. You'll likely need a brain scan, such as a CT or MRI, an ultrasound of the arteries in your neck, heart tests to check your rhythm, blood work for cholesterol and blood sugar. Doctors can then act, prescribing blood thinners, cholesterol medicine, blood pressure treatment, or even surgery if needed. But none of that can happen if you don't go in. Here's something important. A TIA is not just a warning. It's also a second chance. Your body is giving you time to make changes. And even small steps can cut your stroke risk in half. 6 powerful habits to start now. Quit smoking. Even after years, the benefits of quitting begin quickly. Lower your blood pressure. Home monitors can help track it. Move your body. A half-hour walk most days does wonders. Get good sleep. Talk to your doctor if you snore or wake unrefreshed. Cut back on alcohol. Even moderate changes make a difference. Maintain a healthy weight, especially around the midsection. And don't forget food. A Mediterranean-style diet, rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, fish, beans, and olive oil, keeps arteries flexible and strong. Small swaps add up. olive oil instead of butter, beans instead of red meat once a week. Let's return to Alan. He was 66, a grandfather, strong and hard-working, the kind of man who never liked to bother with doctors. But his 10-minute warning was his chance to act. Instead, he waited. Today, he needs help with daily life. His speech is slurred. He uses a wheelchair, and all of it might have been avoided. So let me ask you, have you ever had a strange episode? A droopy smile, a weak arm, or a sudden blank moment that passed quickly? Please, don't ignore it. Tell your doctor. Get checked. Because the most dangerous stroke is not the one that comes out of nowhere. It's the one your body warned you about and you chose to ignore. If this video helped you, please share it with your friends or family. You never know whose life it might save. And if you'd like to learn more about health and wellness in your golden years, subscribe to Elder Wisdom. Together, let's keep our minds sharp, our bodies strong, and our hearts full of life.